Hi. So I'm here. It's Tuesday night, and I'm going to sing, not sing, because it's not really singing what I do. It's just really, I don't know what it is, to be quite honest, but it's not singing. But I'm going to do a song because I know that everyone is here for the song, really, and nothing else. And that's fine. I understand. So it's going to be to Joan Jett's I Love Rock and Roll. And what is happening is that I have the words on my phone and I know the words to the song, but at the very least, what I could give you is at least correct lyrics. If I can't give you good songage, I'm gonna at least give you the right words. Here we go. So everybody out of your seat. That's right, because 'cause we're singing Joan Jett's I Love Rock and Roll. Am I making you dizzy? Good. Saw him dancing there by the record machine. I knew he must have been about 17. That's wicked creepy. It wasn't me. It was going strong, playing my favorite song, wong, wong, and I could tell it wouldn't be long that he was with me, yeah, me. And I could tell it wouldn't be long that he was with me, yeah, me, singing, I love rock and roll. Just put another dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. Come and take your time and dance with me. Ow! He smiled, so I got up and asked for his name. That don't matter, he said, 'cause it's all the same. Nuh-uh. Said I could take you home where we could be alone. Wow, wow, and next we're moving on. He was with me. Next we were moving on, 'cause he was with me. Yeah, me singing, I love rock and roll. Put another dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. Come and take your time and dance with me. Ow! All right, that's enough because now Joan's playing the guitar. So we really don't need to go into that part. Maybe Friday if I'm here, I'll do the guitar part, but right now I don't want to. So yeah. Hello, Kathy. Hello, Nancy. How is everyone on this fabulous Tuesday? I don't think you guys liked my Joan Jett, and that's fine. I understand. I just figured, stadium tour and all, I would you know, rock some Joan, even though I'm not really rocking. In my head I am. So it's all good. So Kathy said, I will be singing that song from the floor next month when I go to the stadium tour. I found floor seats for 150. Oh, wow. That's pretty good. I mean, from what I've seen for ticket prices, they've been really out of sight, way out of sight. So who knows? Maybe I can go in August. I don't know. We'll see. I'll check, but I don't think so. Lots of things. Lots of things happening in my life, whereas the extra funds are not really available. So, oh, Kathy said you're buying them from someone who can't go. Now, see, that's good. That's smart. Very, very smart. So, guys, welcome to Tuesday. It is July 12th of 2022. Can you believe it? We're almost in the smack dab middle of July already. What? And how? I need my cup. It's hot in here. It is hot in here. I have a pair of shorts on right now and I feel like my bum's hanging out. Do you ever feel like that? Like guys don't care, really. So I'm not even directing this question towards the gentlemen in the house, but ladies, do you ever put on a pair of shorts and you walk around and go, "Oh, is my rear a tukey hanging out?" Do you feel like I feel like it is, but then I'm touching it and I know the shorts are covering me. Like, 'cause I don't do that. I don't walk around like that. I don't do that at all. Nope. And Kathy is leaving on Saturday for California, so we are gonna be thinking about you on that long train ride. It's gonna be fun, though. You're gonna have a great time. We can't wait to see photographs of everything. So this past weekend, what did you guys do? Let us know in the comments what everybody did because it was a beautiful weekend, honestly. The weather has just been stunner here in Rhode Island anyway. I mean, before I did my hair tonight, I was pure 1972 Robert Plant hair. And, Al gets so mad. He is not here, by the way. I'm just letting you know. I'm just gonna tell you that he's not here. We'll talk about him in a second. But whenever I say I have Robert Plant hair, he gets so mad. He's like, "You don't look like Robert Plant." But my hair does when it's not done. I am not like, it's all flat. You can see how it's flat here, and then it frizzies out here, and that was Robert Plant in the early '70s. I have Robert Plant hair when I do nothing to it. It's frightening. So, yeah, on Saturday, Susie Q and I went to some fabulous yard sales, got some great stuff this weekend, then just hung out in the pool because that's what you do. That's what I like to do anyway. And then we went to a lovely graduation party, which my best buddy Michelle put together for her niece, Nicola. Congratulations to Nicola. And also, I just want to send out prayers for Nicola's grandma, Sheila, sending out prayers. I promised her I would do it, so I am doing it. So prayers to Sheila, and hopefully she feels well very, very soon. Nicola graduated from Rhode Island College, and Auntie Michelle, I keep telling her she's got to be a party planner, but she doesn't want to listen. She needs to leave her current career and go plan parties because the girl is ridiculously talented. I can't. I really can't. All right. Michelle does inspire me, of course. I mean, you should be inspired by the people close to you. And the older I get, the more inspired I get by her. I don't it's kind of it's like a weird thing, but whenever she comes over or we're at a party, same party or something, which that doesn't happen. Like I go to her house, she comes to my house. That's pretty much it. But she always makes something lovely. I can't even explain it. Like it's so different and just the way she puts it together, like the food is magnanimous that she makes and everything. But not only does she make the food great, she makes it look great. And it always looks so professionally done. It's insane to me. So I said, "Well, I gotta do something because I can't go like with not bringing something." So I made up now, and this all evolved as I was having a conversation with my son's fiance, Quincy, while we were at the pool on Saturday. I said, "I gotta bring something. I bought a bunch of snacks, but I don't know what to really do with it." She goes, "Well, if you have a round platter, lay it all out there." So I did that, and I got a couple of different dips, and I put them in little Dollar Tree silver bowls, which, I mean, you get 4 for it. Well, it's $1.25 now. And the big silver platters, I don't even know if they have those anymore because everything's smaller now, more expensive and smaller. And I laid out the chips and the popcorn. I don't know, there's something else there too. And then the little silver things of dip, and everybody loved it. And I'm going, oh my gosh, I don't even know how I did that. But again, we all get inspired by the people around us. And Michelle always inspires me because I'm like, I can't be a scab and show up and not be creative. It's not even about competition. It's about I have to be creative too. I have to think outside of the box. That's what it's all about, is just pushing those edges around you. Who's that mime guy? Who is the guy? Marcel Marceau? That guy, remember him? He was always in a box, like he did that thing. I can't do it. So yeah, it's just about pushing your limits on yourself and making yourself do better at whatever it is you do. And that's what Michelle makes me do, and that's why we're best friends because she's so awesome and positive, and I love it. And I would like to say hola to Luzia. We love you too. Oh, Nancy said thunderstorms coming through. Well, I got to tell you, then they'll be coming our way. It's been very windy here in Rhode Island today, like weirdly windy, like odd, but yet the sun's out, but you feel like something's brewing in the air. Yeah. What else? And then, so at the graduation party before I head into what we did on Sunday, but we did karaoke 2 separate ways, and it was horrible, but you know what? We had fun. We just had fun, And Michelle even sang, which is so unusual for her. So she stepped outside of her box. I was so proud of her for doing that. And she had fun. She had a really good time. Guys, hit the like button if you can, because that really helps me out a lot. And it's free. Really. You just go like that and it's nothing. You just do that. So thank you. I appreciate it. And then on Sunday, so Al has been completely saying to me, I really, really want to go on a boat. And oh, Mark's here. All right, Mark, we're going to talk to you in a second. Yes, Mark is at Asia, but we gotta chat with him in a minute. So Al wanted to go on a boat. Mark, can you chat for a minute? In 2 minutes? Give me a thumbs up if you can. We're gonna wait for Mark to answer because I just need to know. I wanna know if he really loves me. Not Mark. I mean, okay, cool. All right, just give me 2 minutes. I gotta finish my boat story. So we went to Jamestown, Rhode Island, and we got on a boat for an hour and a half. It's actually a ferry. And it made 3 stops going towards Newport, and then 3 stops back going back to Jamestown. And I got to tell you, it was really relaxing. However, here's the problem. It's ridiculous. We were both so exhausted when we got home. Like, is that old people problems or what? We came home, we took a dip in the pool, and then we both took really long naps. All right, the naps were here's how long the naps were. I had coffee ice cream at like 10:30 at night, which was a big mistake because there is caffeine in coffee ice cream. That rhymes. There is caffeine in coffee ice cream. Not a good thing to do. Don't ever do that if you want to sleep. But I did that. And then I photographed stuff for my eBay shop until about 2 a.m. Yep. And then I had to get up and start work at 8. I was cranky, just saying. And we were so tired. I can't. Scott's here and I can't see what he said. But Nancy said lucky Scott, so I can't see, but I'll see in a minute. But we had a great time. I'm so glad that Al got to get his boat ride in. And it was fun. We really did have fun, but dude, we were tired. I'm like, what is wrong with us? Like this is problematic. So Al is not here tonight. He's fine. Not really. But he is. He's fine. His foot is really bad. He got word from the doctor today. He's gonna really be angry with me, but he's got like a broken thing in his foot. Yeah. So it's not fun for Mr. Al. So everybody send good vibes to Mr. Al Kickin. Al. Send him his way because he is just like ow. So we'll keep you posted on that whole thing. All right. So we're gonna call Mark. Because Mark is at my friend John Peja. I just called him John Peja. Shut up. John Payne, former lead singer of Asia. I actually like John Peja. He should totally change his name. John Peja of Asia. Why not? See, I'm always thinking, always coming up with the craziest things, and I don't even mean to. Ridiculous. Okay. Let us. There he is. All right. So, all right, we're gonna call Mark now. Ready? Go. I hope y'all can hear. Hi, Eunice.
Hello.
Well, hello, Mark. Say hello to Kiki Nation.
Hey, Kiki Nation, what's up?
All right. So you in the bathroom? Because that's what it sounds like.
No, I'm standing in the hallway waiting in line to get in. Doors open at 7.
Really?
Yes.
You have to wait in line?
Yes.
You should say something. Oh, look, there's John Payne, and then you'll get to the front of the line. People will run around.
Probably.
Or wait a minute, say, oh, look, somebody's throwing out money, and then they'll run, and then you still get to the front of the line.
Yeah, you know what I should say is, hey, don't you know who I am? I'm a Kiki Nation fan.
There you go. You know what? You should do that, and then nobody will move.
Exactly.
All right, Mark. So where are you tonight seeing John Peja?
I'm down Annapolis, Maryland at Grand on Stage. It's a small little venue.
Yep.
The whole probably about 200 people. That's about it.
Okay.
So it's going to be a nice, quaint little show.
And you are sitting at the table right in the front of John Peja.
Yes, I am.
You know I changed his name, right?
I know. John Peja, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, good. I like it. You tell him I said that, and he'll be like, she's crazy. But anyway.
Sure.
So what is your favorite song by Asia?
Well, it's got to be, let's see, you got Heat of the Moment, of course. I mean, these are the older songs.
Yeah.
And then Only Time Will Tell is special to me because of the fact that that was my graduation song back in 19 blank blank.
Oh, really? That was your graduation song?
Yes, well, I mean, only time will tell. It makes sense, where are we going to go from here?
And look at where you are now. You're seeing John Payne of Asia.
Yes.
And talking to me on the phone.
Some of the solo stuff that he did, Long Way From Home.
Yep.
And the band Dukes of the Orient that he had for a little while. So, I followed him a little bit.
Oh, they're great. They're great.
Absolutely.
I love John Payne's song that he did called Free. That is a great one. Yeah. He does not sing that, I don't think, in his set. He hasn't when I've seen him, but that is a fabulous song. I wish he would because it's so good.
Yes, it is. Yep. So, yeah, I'm excited to see him.
Of course. I mean, what's better? A concert on a Tuesday night, you're right in the front row. Scott is not jealous. And
yeah, well, Scott should be at Pat Benatar tonight, right?
Oh, is Scott at Pat Benatar? See, I'm seeing stuff happening in the chat. Oh, call Scott. He's at Pat Benatar. I don't have Scott's number. I wish I did.
Yeah, he's at Pat Benatar.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Hey, you know what, Kiki? It's live music. Yeah, you can't beat it.
Nope, it's true. It's so true. So true.
Yes.
And so, all right. So you have John Payne tonight. Now you're going to see Journey yet again, correct?
Yes.
And when is
meet again? Absolutely.
And when
that'll be Monday, August 8th.
Which is right around the corner, Mark.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's all the way up near like Buffalo. It's up in Rochester, New York. So I'm going to drive up to that week.
Rochester, New York, the home of Mr. Lou Graham.
Yes, absolutely.
Yep.
So I'm going up on that one, coming back Tuesday the 9th. Turn around, leaving Thursday the 11th, and I'm heading your way.
Yay!
For the 80s rock tour.
And we are very, very excited. We can't wait to see you. We can't wait to go to the show. I'm so looking forward to that show. It's going to be so much fun.
It's going to be a great show.
Yep. And did the line move yet? Are you still in line?
Yeah, there's not too many people here right now because we are in a torrential downpour. Lightning, thunder, it's crazy.
But you're inside or are you outside?
No, I'm inside.
Oh, good. Oh my gosh, you had me nervous there for a minute.
Nope. So we barely made it. We parked in the parking garage and we got inside the building, and 2 minutes later the sky's just thundering. So we just made it.
Oh wow. Are you there with Dawn?
Yes, she's here.
Hi, Dawn.
Yep, she's here. She says hi.
Well, you guys have a fabulous time. Send me some pictures and go say hi to John after the show. He's such a sweetheart, and you're gonna have a great time.
I will, and you do the same.
All right.
Nation, have fun tonight, and we will chat later.
Bye, Mark.
Bye, guys.
Is he not the coolest? Now let me turn this down. So it's torrential downpouring in Annapolis, and Nancy said it's going to, well, I don't know if it is thunderstorming there where she is in New Hampshire yet. And hello to Gina. How are you? Thank you for joining along. And Scott is at Pat Benatar. Does he really have front row tickets? I can't with him. He kills me. I love it. I think it's great. I think he's just having the time of his life right now, which is so cool. And Nancy said, yes, storms are bad. Oh, because that means it's coming here too. And Rita said it's raining there too. Oh my God. Well, here's the thing. We truly need the rain here in Rhode Island. Our pond is like really low. So we need some rain. And it hasn't rained here in over a week. So I'm okay with it. I just don't like the wind and lightning. Oh, I get scared. I do. I literally go downstairs and I make sure I can't see anything happening outside. I know I'm one of those girls. I just am. I don't know about you guys, but I'm so not there. And Kathy said, "Mark is cool. He got me a Baltimore Orioles baseball something when I visited. Mark is very cool." All right, so do you guys pronounce the L in Oreos or just say Oreos? I never pronounce the L. I call them Oreos. The Oreos. It is what it is. And Eunice said Arizona needs rain. I would think so. California is going through a severe drought. And what is going on with Lake Mead? Hi, that's crazy. It's really crazy. So many YouTube videos. It's actually one girl. I'm sorry. I have to look up her name because she's just I love her, but let me look up her name. And go follow her. Let's see. Lake Mead. Let's do She's really neat and she's really funny. She does like a lot of travel type vlogs. What's her name? Like Wander something. I'm sorry, but I have to look her up. Oh, here she is. Wonder Hussy Adventures. There she is. And there she is. So go follow her. Wonder Hussy Adventures. She's really neat. Travel vlogs are fun. Yeah. And Kathy said Texas needs rain. And Kathy said Scott got a VIP ticket and got to go to sound check. How cool is that? And Gina said she needs rain in Connecticut too. I'm sure we all need it right now. So praying for rain here in Rhode Island, just not a flood. And we don't want any floods where any of you guys are or anywhere really. And Hoover Dam too. Oh my gosh, really? Oh, I haven't seen any videos about that, but I'll have to go check it out. So guys, let's start talking about some classic rock news, shall we? And since Al isn't here, Al, I miss your sexy deep voice, so I'm going to, as Candy would say, I'm going to be Al. Ready? Oh, it's time for your classic rock raw on this Tuesday, July 12th of 2022. Uh, The story of the late Charlie Watts will be getting released very, very soon. An authorized biography of Charlie is coming out on September 15th in the UK and on October 11th in the US. And if you want to pre order it, you can on the HarperCollins publisher website. London journalist Paul Sexton wrote the biography and has been working with the Stones for over 30 years. And he will tell the story of the late drummer and will include forwards from both Keith Richards and Mick Jagger. Of course, the pair will also be part of some interviews in there alongside Ronnie Wood and several family members and friends. Paul has also included a lot of pictures that have never been seen before. He has gathered with his time with the Stones over the years, and the story will ultimately detail how this late lover of jazz, which is so interesting, became the drummer for one of the biggest bands in rock and roll history. How many of you knew that Charlie Watts was a huge lover of jazz? Huge, huge, huge. Paul also said that it is a huge honor to get the okay to put this story of Charlie's life together with the blessing of his estate. Charlie's daughter, Serafina, said, "We're very happy and grateful that Paul, who interviewed my father many times over many years and whom my father liked and respected, is the one writing this very special book about this very special man." Charlie's Good Tonight comes out a year after his passing on August 24th of 2021, and Charlie was 80 years old. Allegedly, well, it is true, his daughter, Serafina, lived in Rhode Island for a long time. I don't know if she's still here, though. And Kurt is here. Hello, Mr. Kurt Andrews. How are you? Kurt. And yeah. So Charlie Watts, it's so I don't want to say funny, but very interesting how his name comes up an awful lot whenever I'm reading, about classic rock news, what's going on. Charlie's name seems to pop up quite a bit. Look at this disaster. And I put oil in it today. I look like Louis's tail, actually, right here. This is my dog's tail. I'm not even kidding, because he needs a haircut too. Like, this is exactly what Louis' tail looks like. It's my hair. I don't understand it. But it's hot as blazes in the studio tonight, and it's fine. It is fine. Today, I decided to put lime in my water instead of lemon. I always have lemon water, but I did lime, and it's a very subtle flavor, I must say. It's not really as potent as lemon, but I like it. I do. And I was talking about mojitos over the weekend. I haven't had a mojito. My gosh, I think it's been about 3, 4 years. But here's what I have found about mojitos. If it's not made right, it sucks. Like, I can't drink it. So you have to go to a professional mojito maker and make sure they make your mojito with love and care, because those things are expensive too. All right. Rita said, "Wouldn't it be nice to read a book on Steve Perry? I know I would read it. Who wouldn't?" Everybody would read it. Everybody would read it. And I'm surprised one hasn't come out like now. Perfect timing. Steve Perry mania continues daily, nightly, daily and nightly. Ooh, would it ever stop? Yo, I don't know. Nope, it's not going to stop. Steve Perry mania, I think, will be here until we're all not here. It's just crazy, really. The craziness of SP. Our nearby friends in Canada had a massive network outage, which left millions of people without access to the internet. Oh my gosh, that would be a travesty. But guess what? They got through it. If they can get through it, we can get through it. It's easy to say everyone can live without the internet for 24 hours. It's easy to say when it's not happening to you, right? But not when pretty much every aspect of life was shut down, including transportation and banking. I mean, you couldn't do anything. That's why you gotta have a little cash in your stash just in case. Don't put it under the mattress because that's where everybody's gonna look first. Maybe they won't. I think here's my thought process on robbers nowadays. Probably because they're young, they don't know about the whole mattress thing. They do now because I'm talking. Nobody young's watching me, so I don't have to. What am I worried about? My demo here is it's up there. So no, I don't have to worry about that. However, like there are so many stories about people finding money in mattresses. So if you ever see one on the side of the road, even if it looks really nasty, I would rip it open because you never know. No, I wouldn't. And dressers, I'll never forget. This guy at a yard sale told me this story. He bought an old dresser at a yard sale, probably paid 5 or 10 bucks for it. When he got it home, underneath, I don't know, 2 or 3 of the drawers was taped silver dollars under the drawers. Is that not like I've never found anything like that. I think that's so cool though. Yeah. So I guess you can put your money in your mattress. I just wouldn't tell anybody if you were doing it, you know? I wouldn't. I would keep that private. So I guess in Canada, there is a telecommunication monopoly, which is a huge problem when an outage like this happens because many people did not even have access to 911, and that is scary. But there were no outgoing calls from hospitals either or incoming calls, and it created a whole lot of chaos. Now, there is an artist known as The Weeknd. I know. No, I don't. Not really. Heard of him. He was at the Super Bowl, but I don't know him. But he had to postpone his Toronto show this past Friday night, and it was a kickoff to his brand new tour. Now, The Weeknd was at the venue, ready to go. He was ready. He was at the Rogers Center, but could not perform due to no service. Oh my gosh, we all have seen that little note on our phone, no service. I hate that. I hate when I see that note. Those little 2 little words, no service. Oh my gosh, that's like but But imagine going to a concert and you had no service. You can't post on Instagram or Twitter, or you can't do live feeds. That's why I say, you know what? Go and enjoy yourself. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Suck it all in. That's what I did with Journey in New Hampshire. I barely took I took some video footage, but not a lot. I was soaking it in, kids. It's all in here. Can't see it, but I can. And I get, it's enjoy the show. That's what I say. So the weekend said he was crushed and heartbroken that he couldn't perform. And come to find out, there was a little boy in the audience. He was maybe 6 or 7, and he was dressed up like how the weekend was dressed up when he performed at the Super Bowl. Now, get this. And after learning that the show was canceled, the little boy was simply crying his eyes out. He was devastated. I mean, come on, think back to when you were a kid, you were excited, and then, oh, nope, it's not going to happen. Nope. So he was really upset. Well, someone tweeted about it. They're like, oh my gosh, this kid is crying his eyes out. Well, the weekend saw the tweet because they tagged him. And he asked if someone could go and find the little boy. They did. And the weekend went and chatted with him. Now that, oh, sorry, sign. That is what I call a good guy right there. That is called connecting with your fans. Telling people, letting people know that you care about them. Because really, he could have not cared. He could have not seen. But, he's probably looking, seeing what fans were saying, if they were upset, yada, yada. Of course, people were upset, but there's nothing he could do about it. I mean, the whole town was down. The whole town's down. There's nothing anybody can do. But the fact that he goes onto Twitter and asked for someone to find that little boy, and they did. And he went and talked to him. How cute is that? See, to me, we don't see enough of that. We really don't. I think we should see more human connection from the bands to the fans. Oh my God, listen to that. From the bands to the fans. I think that is that's something right there. I have so many ideas in my head. Like it's crazy. From the bands to the fans. Just like pick somebody and just go and talk to them. Don't tell anybody anything and just go and find them at your show. And, Marie Osmond does that. I love how she has people. I think she does Twitter, if I'm not mistaken. I don't even bother because I know I'm not gonna get anything, but she has people tweet, I don't know, where they're sitting at her show that night. She'll do it that night. And then they'll pick somebody in the audience and bring them up on stage with her, which is so amazing. Is that a robber coming in? Oh my God. Oh, hi.
Um, I have for you.
You-
Okay.
Okay.
So, as you remember, I'm not going to be here, but when you do it, put your phone at the microphone. This right here. You can hear it, but put it closer here.
Okay. Thanks. Thanks.
He's waiting for you to call.
Okay.
You am I writing?
Not really, but I'll figure it out. Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Well, that was nice.
I'll be back in a while.
Okay, come back.
Well,
It was nice.
I might not be back.
It was nice seeing you, though.
Nice seeing you too.
Thanks. All right. Well, that was nice kicking Aldous. Oh, everybody's like, hi.
Hi. How are you?
How are you?
Hi.
Oh, there's his fingers.
I got
Yeah.
stuff to do. I love you all. I'll see you maybe on Friday or whatever. Okay.
Eunice is like, ow.
Al. And I like the imitation of the guy with the sexy voice. It was nice. Great. And it's from Classic Rock Rock. But give that girl a call.
Thanks, Al. Bye. He comes in and just
don't forget to
yeah, okay.
Do this.
Okay? Yeah, okay. All right. Bye-bye.
So, and it's getting windy out and it's raining possibly.
It's raining here?
A little bit.
It is not.
Big storm coming. Not yet.
Is it? Oh, okay. He's crazy. Bye. All right. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
All right. Hit the like button.
I do.
So again, connecting bands with fans, I think that's great. So we're going to call someone right now. which I think is really exciting. So guys, I said exciting. Did you hear that? So guys, hang on to yourselves. All right. So we're going to do this. Okay. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Candy, you're so funny. I wonder who it is.
Hello.
Is this Scott?
It is. Hi, Kiki.
Scott, you are at Pat Benatar?
What's that?
You're at Pat Benatar?
Why? Why do you say that?
No, are you at Pat Benatar?
Oh, my Pat Benatar. I couldn't even hear you. It's pouring out like anything, and
Oh,
I'm under this roof right now. But I'm at Pat Benatar. I just got done the sound check, and they throw us out until the band comes back on. So I figured I'd come out and get a piece of pizza.
all right, Scott. So where are you seeing Pat at?
Where am I now?
Yes,
Hampton Beach.
Hampton Beach. Oh, nice. And how was the sound check?
Sound check was incredible.
Tell us about it.
It puts like a more human side to them. You know what I mean? Like they do a lot of talking and explaining and the stopping and starting again of a song. They did a bunch of question and answer sessions.
Nice.
With people. But it's just, you see a whole different side of them. You know what's funny is you can actually see the husband and wife side when they're not being professional and they're not on stage during the concert. You see how they interact and talk to each other. It's pretty cool.
Really?
Yeah. Kind of like you and Al digging into each other. Yeah. It was interesting.
So what did they sing for sound check?
Okay, I posted both on Facebook if anybody wants to look it up.
Oh, okay.
We Belong and All Fired Up.
Oh, nice.
I posted both. Now, they're both not full songs. They're like half a song.
Yep.
We Belong, they did about like the first few minutes, and then she stopped because she liked the way it sounded and started up again. And I left all that complete. I didn't block it all out, so I posted both of those if anybody's interested and wants to look. But
So
yeah,
go
it's
and
really cool. I'm dying to go back in. There's an opening band that I don't know who it is, so I'm taking my time before I get back in there. I think they're going to go on about 9.
now, how is Hampton Beach set up, Scott? Is it outside? Is it an over?
No, this is all inside. It's called the Casino Ballroom.
Okay.
And it's a very old ballroom, about 100 years old. And when you walk in, you definitely feel that it's 100 years old. There's nothing modern about it.
Yeah.
Pat's been playing there since probably early 80s.
Oh,
Maybe as
wow.
long as she's been married. Yeah, she makes it a point to tell everybody that they've grown up. She grew up around here, I guess, or grew up coming here to the beach during the summers when she was a kid.
Oh, wow.
So she always feels like nostalgic and likes to come up there every year.
Oh, that's
The
cool.
ballroom isn't your typical concert venue, so if anybody's never been here before and they want to come up and look at it, it's not stadium seating. It's all flat, folded chairs. It's not really set up the way modern venues are set up today.
Now, are you in the front row, Scott?
Yeah. Come on, you gotta ask.
I had.
You really have to ask that.
I did have to because I was seeing in the chat, and I just had to find out for myself.
See, I got to be careful now because I feel that every time I mention I'm in the front row, Al gets jealous. I know you get it, and I know you understand it, but it seems that Al gets a little jealous when I tell him that I'm in the front row. So I try to be quiet from now on. I'll let someone ask before I announce it.
You know what it is, Scott? He's busting your beans.
Oh, I know that.
He loves it.
Oh, you want to hear something funny?
Yeah.
I can bust his beans. Never mind the Martha Washington joke from last week. You know what he did to me earlier?
Oh, gosh.
He called me and called me Kurt. My phone rang. I figured it was you guys because it was a 401 number. I don't know anybody in Rhode Island. So
Yeah.
I picked it up. And he goes, Kurt, it's Al. I said, Al, it's Scott. I know he felt bad.
Yeah. Well, you know.
See, I can bank that, though. I can use that later on.
There you go. And everybody knows about it now because you're on the air. So,
It is, I'm outside. It is pouring like you wouldn't believe.
Oh, my God. All right.
It's inside.
Go get inside, Scott. Thank you so much. And we hope you have an awesome time.
I will. I'm going to post more pics, and I'll be keeping in touch with you guys. But anybody who wants to look at the pics in the video, go on Facebook.
Awesome. Thanks, Scott. Have a great
All right,
time.
guys. Talk to you later.
All
Bye.
right, bye. That's so awesome. That's so awesome. I love these live things. Like I don't know what's going to happen or what they're going to say. See, I've never been to Hampton Beach. Well, I think we've been to Hampton Beach, but I don't think well, I know I've never been to that venue. Look at me. I look like a rat now. Oh my gosh. What is happening to my look at that. Wait a minute. I got to fix that. I got to make it look like more full. It's ridiculous. Hey, Candy, what's going on? And DG, we got your awesome message. If you guys haven't heard DG on the station, she's on Kiki.fm doing a shout out. Anybody can call and do one. Anybody. Candy, Luzia, Nancy, do a shout out. It's so fun. And then you can hear yourself on the radio station. It's really neat. Eunice, do it. Eunice, I don't know what you've done many times, but good. I'm happy that you did. All right, awesome. Let's just keep going. We're going to keep going with some classic rock news. I told Al to get me some more Newport Creamery coffee ice cream. You know why? Because I ate all of the other container. It was a gallon, little pricey, but you know what? Best ice cream I've eaten in a long time. Literally. We couldn't even finish that hot ice cream we got last week. It was it was disgusting. It tasted like fake ice crystals with flavoring on it. And I'm sorry, Hood, because I normally pulling some hair out. I'm sorry, Hood, because I love you and I love your creamy coffee ice cream. It's really, really creamy and good. But those fancy flavors, oh hell no. Hell no, I can't do that no more. But Newport Creamery coffee ice cream, it gets like all how do I put this? Like it melts around the hard part and it gets like liquidy / creamy. And then you eat that part and you go, "Oh my gosh, it's so good. I want more." And then you just eat a lot. It's ridiculous. I love it. Roberta, if you had not had Newport Creamery ice cream lately, implore yourself to go get some. It's so good. All right, I'm going to do that. 80s Rock Tour coming up in just about a month. Well, 1 month from today. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, 30 days from today. It's like an anniversary. It's a pre-versary for the 80s Rock Tour. I can't wait. Let me get comfortable. This past Saturday, Al tells me I should probably do this, but I feel like I don't want my notebook in your face, but then I can't see. I got a lot going on here. You know what I mean? There's a lot going on. I got 5,000 microphones in the house. Jeez, I don't understand. All right, let's do how's this? Okay. Hell no. I always do that. Tickets over. Yes, there are still tickets available. I believe so. Not sure. I don't know about front row though. I don't know about that. Okay, ready? Here we go. Here we go. This past Saturday, July 9th, 2022, Billy Joel played Comerica Park in Detroit, and to his surprise, he wasn't surprised, but everybody else was surprised. Maybe he was surprised. Maybe he was surprised at this, but he sold out the 37,000 seat venue. I don't think he was surprised. You know why? He's been selling out Madison Square Garden since 2014 and there's 20,000 seats in there. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot of seats, a lot of shows, lots of cash. How much does Madison Square Garden keep out of that? I wonder. And they're probably like wicked happy because they probably sell lots of popcorn. I bet that, all right, what would Billy Joel audience members buy the most at the concession stand? Give me your answers. I know Al would buy a hot dog because he's just a hot dog type of guy. Like when we went to go see Journey, did Kurt have a hot dog? I think Kurt had a hot dog. And there was a pretzel happening. And I don't think I had anything. I had water. Because I didn't want to have a drinky winky because I wanted to be coherent. Like, because even if I have one, sometimes I'm not. Because I'm a wicked lightweight. Look I have one here. Like one. I couldn't fix that tonight. I don't know, it's crazy. So, yeah, so Billy Joel, I bet he wasn't surprised at all that he did that. So, I heard the concert was great, and I read that when they were about an hour into the show, Billy had a big surprise waiting for his fans as Joe Elliott from Def Leppard came onto the stage. He got all the oohs and the ahs after people figured out, "Oh my gosh, that's Joe Elliott from Def Leppard." They went bananas. Well, Motley Crue actually was scheduled to play the following night at Comerica Park. So why not have the lead singer of Def Leppard come and join you on stage for a ditty or two, which is what happened. Wouldn't it be great? Like if Bret Michaels did it. But, it's fine. Joe Elliott's great. I was just thinking though, like, so Poison, Def Leppard, Joan Jett, Motley Crue, they're all together on the stadium tour all the time. But I can't imagine they're hanging out together, like, in their downtime. But I have this complete vision of Bret Michaels being the one to go around to everybody and say, "Wanna go to the movies? Let's all go to the movies together. Wanna go out to eat? Let's all go out to eat together." I feel like he's the one. Like, he's that kid in high school that everybody just gravitated towards. Everybody just wanted to be around that guy, and now he's probably the glue that makes everybody wanna have a good time. Don't mean nothing but a good time. I bet Brett is that guy. Like, he's just a happy one. "Let's go. Let's play cards. Let's play some Monopoly, maybe Scrabble, Jenga." I think Brett's that guy, but I don't think they're all hanging together all the time. I just what do they do? What do they do when they're not playing? I wonder. I do wonder these things a lot. I wonder if, like, all right, somebody from Def Leppard, somebody from Poison, somebody from Joan Jett, somebody from Motley Crue, like, they might all go out together, but I don't think, like, everyone hangs out. I bet they don't. Anyway. Joe Elliott gave a funky rendition of "Pour Some Sugar on Me," and if you were there, how awesome and lucky were you? Go listen to it. Go find it on YouTube. Billy Joel, Joe Elliott, Comerica Park. I just put that all together. And watch Joe Elliott. Listen to Joe Elliott sing "Pour Some Sugar on Me" with Billy Joel's band. It's really good. I liked it. Billy's show at Comerica Park was originally scheduled for July 10th of 2020. Needless to say, we're in July of 2022. Yeah. So 2 years later, he finally got to play. So who's nude? What is going on here? So that's what happened to the Billy Joel show, which I think is great. I love surprises. It's fun. So Kathy said, "Hi, DG. I was microwaving my dinner." Eunice said, "What pic, DG?" DG said, a real eye-popping Steve Perry pic I've never seen before." DG said, "In all his glory, not nude, but very exposed." What? What is going on? DG said, "I don't like beer. I drink water or a soda." And that's good. So I love Joan Jett too. She's awesome. So I have to say, I gotta get please someone send me the interview about Steve Perry talking about his no underwear wearing. Please. I'm begging you because I can't find it. I Googled Steve Perry wearing no underwear and I didn't come up some weird things came up though. Like some naked chickens. And I don't want to see that. I want to just listen to that interview. I really do. I want to dig into that. So if you have access to it, send me the link to my Gmail. I would completely appreciate it. Oh, Candy's doing something. Candy said, "Love us pour some sugar on me." That's right. I'm hot, sticky, and sweet from my head to my now. Candy's singing the whole song. I can't with her. Candy, you crack me up, dude. I love it. And DG said, for some reason, having trouble sending it. Please. Eunice said, "Open I am." You said you sent me something, Eunice. I never got it. I'm just being honest with you. I didn't get it. We all want the picture of Steve. So however you can send it, go to my Kiki.fm Facebook page, pop it on there if you can. Look at 'em red. I was thinking I almost hit the like button, please, thanks. That was a subliminal message. Did you hear it? Good, I'm glad you didn't. So, I was gonna wear ponytails, like pigtails. That doesn't look bad. I look like I'm from the farm with my little bows. Look at that's not bad, and it keeps me kinda cool. Oh, okay, Kiki, I will make it my quest. Thank you, I appreciate it. Green pants, here we go. I didn't get it, but try resending it. So, yeah, that's not bad. And then put little, no, I don't think I would do ribbons because then I would look too hee-hawish. You know what I mean? I was gonna do the thing again with my hair that I'm like, I gotta do some I need some different hairstyles. I gotta go on TikTok. I did. I went on TikTok the other day and I looked up hairstyles. Guys, you have to go on TikTok. Ladies and gents, please go on TikTok. And if you need a hack, please, there's so many. What did I s Oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna tell you about this. And I have not made it yet, but I bought the ingredients. However, I ate half of the ingredients without making what I got the ingredients for. Do you ever do that? Get a zucchini. Hold on. Calm down. Get a zucchini, wash it, dry it, cut off the ends, and then chop it up into circles, but they gotta have some depth to them. Don't make them thin circles, okay? We don't wanna see through the circles, through the zucchini circles. We want some girth on the zucchini circles. Then you're gonna get some salami because the salami will fit perfectly on the zucchini circles. Shut up, I know, I can't. Then so in a muffin tin, I should have specified that in the beginning. I have to make these. In a muffin tin, a round, we'll call it, piece of salami, because that's round, 2 things right now, some sauce. I know, stop. Some shredded cheese. Do it again. Zucchini, salami, sauce, shredded cheese. So you're gonna have 2 layers in that cookie tin. Make sure you do the spray stuff though first so it doesn't stick, or you can put it in a little muffin cup. Oh my gosh, I got like 1,000 of them at a yard sale when the winter was starting to break. I paid like 50 cents. How good is that? They were new. I didn't get used muffin cups. But anyway, so I have so many. But anyway, and I think you bake it 350 till they look decent. And that looks like a good little snacky wacky. Something different. Do you see what I'm saying though? Hello, Brian. How are you? Congratulations. Your gift went out yesterday. Yesterday. Yesterday it did. I like these little quick videos that give me ideas. Like Michelle's always giving me an idea without giving me the idea. She gives me the idea. But if you go on TikTok, you get an idea. Because you know what? I get so flipping bored cooking the same thing all the time. Like, all right, so this is what I did last night. I know I'm going off on a cooking tangent, but I can't help it. So last night I defrosted, our chicken, boneless, skinless chicken. There were 4 pieces, right? So I did that, olive oil, I'm baking it in the oven, some pepper, some parsley, lemon salt. If you guys don't have lemon salt, shut up. I can't. I love it so much. I can't. On chicken, it's so good. And I'm baking it and I'm like, I gotta do something with this chicken. Like it's too boring. But you know what I did do? Oh my gosh. Back up the truck. So last week I bought some chopped up chorizo at Market Basket because I love Market Basket. You never see that at other stores. So I said, let me break out the chorizo. Let me break out the zucchini. So I cut up a zucchini into all right, so I cut it in half and then cut each half into 2 sections. So Al had 4 sections, I had 4 sections. I put some I put the chorizo on first on top of the zucchini cut thing, then some shredded cheese and baked it. Oh my gosh, those were so good. But the chicken, I'm like, "This is looking sad." Like, it's too bland, it's too plain looking, ew. So, I said, "Let me put the chicken in the frying pan on the stove." So I did that. I put some leftover prosecco that was open. I poured it in the pan. Oh my gosh, that was so good. So let me do something else. Little bit of flour. Mix it in. Some lemon. Made like a saucy. It was too thick though. Next time I'll make it way. Oh, I won't put as much flour. Put it over the chicken. So good. See, you're just gonna make stuff up. That's what I do. I just make stuff up in my head and I just do it. And it usually comes out pretty good. I never have a problem. Yeah. Candy said, "Okay, Kiki, layered like lasagna at 350. Got it. Good. Try it. I'm telling you." Oh, I like coffee too, Luzia. That is that's my thing every day. Coffee. Coffee with milk, lots of milk, and a couple splashes, maybe 3 splashes of hazelnut international coffee. So good. And here's more classic rock news. Here with me, Kinky. Stranger Things, that crazy, crazy show, has made some of our artists new and fresh again as the Netflix series has shed some light on some non new music. You know what I'm talking about, kids. You do. Journey's Separate Ways got a new creepy remix, which Steve Perry says he loves and wished it was originally done that way. I do not. I like Separate Ways the way it is. Imagine if Separate Ways was not done the way it was really done. Jonathan Cain wouldn't have been able to play his air keyboard thing that he still gets made fun of for this day, and I don't understand why. I don't know why everybody makes such a big, "Oh my gosh, that was so horrible how we did that." I thought it was adorable. I still think it's adorable. I don't get it. I don't get why it was so bad. It was like 80s video, like everybody's all embarrassed about why. I think it's great. Come on, stop. Just be you. Who cares what everybody says? Don't go along with the grain. Just be yourself. Running Up That Hill by Kate Bush, which was released in 1985, is in the top 5 on Billboard's Global 200. Not Billboard's top 100, Billboard's top 200. Billboard's Global 200. That is insane. I mean, that's beating out a lot of other stuff. Between May 27th and today, Kate has made about $2.3 million in streaming royalties due to the show's huge popularity. The crazy thing, the unique thing about Kate's song is that she owns the entire copyright through her own record label, Noble and Bright. That's the way to do it, girlfriend. Own it all. Own everything. Own it for yourself. Kate Bush. Who knew this? I didn't know any of this stuff. I love it. That's why I love learning about this. It's good. And as y'all know, a majority of artists do not own their original recordings, which means other entities get most of the pieces of the pie. So those entities are pretty full, not hungry. They don't need nothing. They don't need no zucchini. They got all the zucchini they want because they get money from everybody else. Just saying. Running Up That Hill has also become a trending sound on TikTok, just talking about that. So she'll get money for that too. And she has now broken 3 Guinness World Records. It's crazy. Longest amount of time for a track to reach number 1 on the UK singles chart. Oldest female artist to reach number 1 on the UK singles chart. And longest gap between number 1 spots on the UK chart. 3 times in the Guinness Book of World Records. That's crazy. I'm running up that hill. Kate Bush. I'm like, I know the song now, but I didn't listen. But I say kudos to her. And that's just amazing. Kate has thanked her fans on social media for giving the song a new lease on life. Metallica. Honey. Yeah. They're in a similar fun boat as their song Master of Puppets was also used in Stranger Things. Like literally, if you get yourself on Stranger Things, you're set right now. All set. In 1 week, their stream downloads increased by 650% and interest for the song keeps increasing every day. So they have an extreme jump in downloads, but it's more of a steady incline and not like a powerful pop. So Master of Puppets is going like this at a very nice pace. But like Kate Bush went and she's still like way in the section of the pop. Where Metallica's just like, yeah, we're just going up that hill, going, chugging up. Now, Metallica hasn't seen much of an increase in radio play as classic rock stations who are already playing the song do not play it much more than usual at this point. Last week, Metallica did a duet with Eddie Munson. He's the main character on the series of Stranger Things. They all did a duet on TikTok, which got over 7 million views, and the song hit number 1 on iTunes last week. So they get money from that too. Just saying. But I couldn't find out how much money Metallica has made from its Stranger Things inclusion, but I bet it doesn't suck because with an increase in digital sales, a bump in YouTube views, and a multi-million hit on TikTok, it has got to be good. It cannot be bad. I just made the computer move, sorry. I just get excited. I get all like crazy. All right, quite the oh my gosh, here we go. We're still on Steve Perry. Nobody's even listening to what I said. Right? You're not even hearing me. You're talking about Steve Perry, and I always say if I just sat here and went Steve Perry, Steve Perry. Steve Perry. Look, I just got 5 million views for that. I'm going to put that out. I'm going to clip it and I'm going to put it out. And people are going to be like, oh my gosh, she said Steve Perry 3 times. Oh, thank you, Nancy. I'm glad. Have you been to Market Basket this week? I got to go tomorrow morning. If it's pouring rain, I'm not going. But I have to go in the morning because I need some stuff. Thank you, Roberta. Thank you for listening. I love you guys. There's a heart for you. Thank you for listening. I love you guys. Thank you. And Eunice said, hey, we're listening. All right, good. That's good. I'm glad. Because then that means I'll keep talking. What's that song? Ain't nobody talking when there's nobody listening. So I just went away. Candy said, not me. I'm listening to every word you're saying. I'm a multitasker and I'm not even talking about Steve Perry right now. LOL. Can you imagine that? You may not be talking about Steve Perry. No, I can't. Hi, Carol Jean. You're never late. We're always just here, just hanging. And Kathy said, I'm making my own shirt because one wasn't going to get here in time. And DG said, I'm listening, Kiki. I am. I promise. Thank you. You guys are great. You guys are so cute to me. Thank you. I think, all right, so Kathy is asking a question. Should I get iron-on letters to make my Journey Junkie shirt or use fabric markers? I think iron-on letters, actually. And realistically, I will tell you, they have letters that you can also glue on to, and the glue may work a little better, and then do some stitching to make sure that they don't fall off. Because that would be terrible if it says "tni" and not "journey." It's just "Jenny" because the O and the U and the R fell off because you didn't stitch them on, you know? And Gina said, Robert Trujillo's son from Metallica played the Master of Puppets song in Stranger Things. Fun fact. I love that. I love fun facts. I always look for fun facts. That's a great fun fact. Oh my gosh. Candy said, click your heels 3 times and say Steve Perry. Ha ha. Maybe Steve Perry will appear. He's not. Did I burst that bubble? He's not, because I've clicked my heels many times and it just doesn't work. I'm just saying. Yeah. So try the glue-on letters, Kathy, and then stitch them. Like do some stitching reinforcement. So how's everyone's summer going, by the way? Is it good? Are you enjoying it? I'm enjoying mine, I will tell you. I know how Roberta feels about it, but I love the summer. I love it. This is my time. It makes me happy. I mean, I'm happy all the time, really, but I love summer. It's just you can be outside. I don't know. Yeah, I like it. It feels good. This is my don't stop believing cup. Never stop believing. Okay. More classic rock news. Here it is. Bob Dylan sold his music catalog for about 350 million not too long ago, and that's not bad for something you put your heart and soul into for your entire life. Literally, when the artists are selling these catalogs, they're basically putting a price on their life. This is their life work. How do you put a price on that? Like Motley Crue allegedly got 150 million. To me, that's just not enough. There's 4 guys in the band. Once you split that, that's like an Hermes purse for one of the wives, maybe 2. I mean, that's their lifetime work. And ZZ Top, I don't think they got much at all. Like I was really shocked about I don't know why 50 million is in my head, but I'm going, "Come on. ZZ Top? Like, that doesn't even make sense." Because I know I was flabbergasted. I'm like, "That's way too low." But how do you put a price on something it took you decades to create, and then you go and sell it, and you have to put a price on it, and you have to be happy with the price that you get, or you could say no. I mean, Bruce Springsteen, what, 700 and some odd $1,000,000 he got for his life work. Bob Dylan, 350 million. Oh, it's just I wouldn't wanna make that decision. Sure I would. Come on. Of course I would. I don't know what price I would say, but yeah, I would do it. Sure, sell it. Sell it. Ah. Just like when you're on The Price is Right. Do you take the $10,000 or do you keep going and risk losing it? Is that how that works on there? I don't know. I haven't watched The Price is Right in a really long time. I was really good at picking, like, the amounts that things were worth, like a refrigerator, 500, like, and then it'd be like 500, and I would know I'd be like, "Oh my gosh, I'm 10. How do I know that that's $500?" But I was really good at that. But I knew I wouldn't get on the show because I was 10. Probably had to be 18. Or wasn't, like, legal age 16 at one point? I still wouldn't have gone. I still wouldn't have been on The Price is Right, I'm just saying. So anyway, Bob Dylan, yep, he sold his music catalog. Now, there's a song that just sold from Bob right now, and it's just crazy. We're gonna go back to 1963. In 1963, Bob wrote and released a song called "Blowin' in the Wind," which is considered a protest song. A brand new version was recently produced by T-Bone Burnett, but it wasn't meant to go out to the general public. It was and did get sold to the highest bidder. I know this is crazy because when I read it, I was in the same headspace. I'm like, "What?" Yeah, they made the song specifically to sell it. Well, they re-recorded it. It is said that a ton of new technology was used to make this record, and the idea to put all of this work into one song has been floating around between Bob and T-Bone for just under a decade. The idea was not to sell 1 million songs for a dollar, but to sell one song for $1 million. That is effing genius. Literally effing genius, if you ask me. Oh my gosh, how many songs did I sell today at Target? How many? 25. Not that well, it could be on your watch. It could be on an Apple Watch, right? But I don't have one. Um, and then it's the next day. How many songs did I sell at Target today? 30. But here, you just one for one. You make it, you sell it, move on, do another. Oh my gosh, like this is like what an idea. I love these guys. I think it's amazing they came up with this. Christie's this past Thursday sold this song, and the song sold for about $1.8 million. Genius, I'm telling you. Way more than that $1 million goal that they both had for that one song. Can I say? I love it. The winner lives in London. I couldn't find the name of the winner, not that it matters. The winner's a winner. And they will be able to listen to the only copy of this song on acetate forever and ever and ever. Lucky person. Definitely an interesting way to sell your music. So I thought about, I went a little deeper in my head. And of course, I thought about Journey. I know. Because we're always, all roads lead to Journey. So I'm thinking if Journey redid a song with Steve Perry one time, Don't Stop Believin', did one song with all kinds of different technology and put it out to auction and sold it to the highest bidder, and it could not see the light of day. The winner had to sign a release that it would not be released to the public. Hot danglicious. Girl, that'd be insane. So if that happens now, I get credit and I get to go. If that happens, just say Journey does it. Here's the agreement because it's here. It's out in the universe right now. I get to live with Journey for a month while they're on tour. And it has to be somewhere good, like Paris, because I've never been there. So all right, so here we're in agreement now. Ready, everybody? We have a pact right now. So if Journey remakes a song with Steve Perry, I'm gonna blank. They would choose "Don't Stop Believing" because that's the most popular one, but it will be any song. So this agreement, this non-accepted agreement right now in my own head that we're all talking about will be any Journey song remade with Steve Perry. And then they sell it at auction, no one can hear it. And none of these arrangements can be altered. If that happens, I go on tour in a really good place with Journey for a month. I can't go for a year. Louis will really miss me. And Al needs me to do things. A month. But if they wanted me for a year, I'm sure Al would say, whatever, just go, I guess. So if that happens, you all were witnesses to what I just said. So here we go. I think that's a great, can you imagine people be climbing out of their skin trying to get that record? I know some of you here would bid on that record. You would. I just think it's amazing. And then they could give away like experiences, like you could be in the recording studio. Remember when you used to have to send in coupons from magazines to like win a prize? If you send in a coupon with your name, we'll pick it out of a barrel of monkeys. And whoever is the winner, they get to sit in the recording studio when we remake that song with Steve Perry. I'm telling you, I have so many ideas in my head. So see, Journey could hire me as like an idea person. And not just for a month, like forever and ever. I mean, it's okay, Carol Jean, we love you. And Rita said the Steve Perry Slumber Pack Party. I like that. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm telling you, it's like the slumber party packed. Oh my gosh. Yes. Pinky swear. Everybody do it. Pinky. Put your pinky up to the thing. And we're all pinky swearing. It's a pact. So if it happens, you have to let me know in case I miss it. I think it's a good idea. I mean, you can learn something from Bob Dylan today because I certainly did. I just thought that was truly amazing. I'm scratching my nose. Do I look shiny? You know why? It's hot and moist in the Kiki.fm recording studio. And remember, guys, you know what? Go ahead and download the app if you haven't already to Kiki.fm on your iPhone or Android. You know why? Because it's great.
And if you want to do a shout out, like Kiki was talking about a half hour ago,
Yeah.
all you do is go on your iPhone. There's like three little square lines over there, and you hit that and it takes you to the shout out page, like Deej did from Kansas.
DG.
DG. What did I say? Deej or whatever. But anyway, she did a shout out. A lot of people do shout outs. And if you want to be part of the shout out team on Kiki Nation here on Kiki.fm,
Yeah.
you can do that and do a shout out. Keep it under 15 seconds. And Deej, that's the name, right?
DG.
DG. Try to do it without music. She did it with music, which I left in there.
Yeah, it was good.
It was good, but you don't need music behind it because I can edit it and give you a lot more gumph to your voice and stuff like that. So it'd be all good. So I was like, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Did I interrupt anything? You said you look shiny. You okay?
No, I'm fine.
You're hot.
Like the ends of my hair.
Oh my God! Who cares about you? Your hair looks great. Just stop worrying about what you look like.
No, it look because
are you one of those people that take selfies all the time?
All right, wait. On the boat on Sunday, so there were these two older women, right?
Yeah.
So Al and I were the only ones on the boat for a good 20 minutes, I would say.
A half hour. Yeah, right.
And one of the ladies is sitting there going, I just don't understand why people do this and take pictures of themselves.
Oh,
I'm
really?
like, honey, don't look at my phone.
Right.
Because I do it to post it on social media, right?
But you were doing that. Maybe she's talking about you. Was she talking about
I
you?
didn't do that on the boat. You took pictures of me on the boat.
Right, but you're going on with the video camera.
Maybe. I was taking pictures of people with the video camera.
Okay. Yeah, it was just fine. There's a Jamestown Newport ferry, which is great. On Saturday, we took a nice little ride to Newport, about a 90-minute boat ride. We could have got off the islands, but we decided to stay on. But when we got off the boat, we could still feel the boat moving, though, couldn't we? So
how tired were we?
Well, yeah.
Oh.
But Scott was posting some pictures on his Facebook page a little earlier of the sound check. Pretty darn cool. And he said that Pat Benatar looked like it looks like she was in her pajama pants during the sound check.
That's awesome.
It's pretty cool.
To me, that's so cool.
And I didn't realize she has blonde hair.
Well, she's changed it up over the years,
Is that a wig, or do you think she?
No, I think she dyes her hair. Yeah.
Yeah, she's good.
Adorable.
She's adorable.
Her voice is still banging, girl.
So what?
Banging.
Strong. It is strong.
Yeah.
I listened to the sound check.
We belong to the night.
That Kurt or Scott, whatever his name was, put on there. It's pretty good,
Yeah.
And so the casino, I've been up to the casino. It's a very small.
Oh, you have?
Well, I looked at it years ago, and we did go to Hampton Beach. We brought Linda Ravioli there. I think for breakfast or something.
We didn't see a show there.
No, of course we didn't see a show there. No,
that's what I'm saying.
But it's old. It's very run down. It's Hampton Beach is Hampton Beach. It used to be a very popular place back in the 60s and 70s. And I was listening to his story. I did not realize that Pat Benatar is from that area. That's what he said.
Yeah, I did. I'm going to have to go look for that now because I didn't know that. I guess she visited the beach and stuff like that.
But it kind of makes sense because she tries to put it on her agenda every year to go to the casino. And I always said to myself, why the hell is she going there?
That's so cute.
But that keeps her, rocking and rolling.
No, it keeps her grounded.
Right.
To her roots.
And that's important.
Yeah.
That's what I try to do is keep grounded.
Roberta said, did you have a sandwich at the deli? I didn't. Did you?
No, I did not.
Why?
What do you mean, why? I didn't. Is that what you?
Because she probably knows you like the sandwiches at the deli.
How did she know I was at the general store?
I don't know.
Did you say something?
Nope.
That's amazing.
Nope. He was at the general store.
I was just there a little while ago, and there's a weather front coming in. It's in Connecticut now.
Oh,
and I was talking to a ham operator who frequents the summer general store quite a bit. And I did not know this, but he was actually a meteorologist in the Navy years ago.
Who?
This guy. I can't remember his first name.
Okay.
He's a ham operator. But we talked about cold fronts and warm fronts and thunderstorms and everything else. What?
So Candy said, what? I think she's asking how you do a shout out. Do they go on the Kiki.fm Facebook page?
No. This is how you do a shout out.
Okay.
Because Kiki doesn't know this. So who asked this? Candy?
Candy.
Oh, the one that thinks I have a sexy voice. So
she said it too.
So Candy. Okay, Candy, this is what you do, girl. Okay? Stop it. Don't do that. So you go to your iPhone, all right, and you see like 3 or 4 lines in the left hand side corner. hit those lines. I'll take you to the Facebook page, take it to here or whatever, and take you to the shout out page. Okay. So you hit the shout out and it'll give you instructions on stop it, Kiki. It'll give you instructions on what to do and how to do it. Okay. If you don't know how to do it, you'll figure it out. But you do it, don't do it any more than 13, 15 seconds. Talking up nice and loud. Say your name, where you're from, or whatever, and say something nice or terrible or Kiki.fm. Make sure you end it by saying Kiki.fm. You can hear, is it Deej? Is that her name?
DG.
DG that does, I think it's on like once an hour right now. Well, maybe I'll have it on once an hour for the next couple of days and then that'll be it. But no, she does a great shout out. Mark does shout out. All kinds of people done shout outs. Roberta's done, oh my God. Roberta's done shout outs when she's sober. She's done shout outs when she's drunk. It's pretty darn funny. So if you want
Roberta's in Jamestown.
Right now?
Yeah.
She's in Jamestown right now.
Yeah, so that's why she was just asking about the deli, East Ferry Deli. But are they open?
No, not open this time of night.
But what's that new restaurant she should go into?
Oh, you should get that's way high price. Beach. No, but maybe what is she doing in Jamestown right now?
It's a romantical evening
with Alex. Romantic evening with Alex.
You got to go to the restaurant that's right on the pier there.
Yes, a brand new restaurant opened up. I think his name is Jerry. I don't know the cook, the veggie cook. He works there with his wife.
Yeah,
it's called. I think it's called JB's. I don't know, but East Ferry Deli. You'll see Grapes and Gourmet. And then you'll see a couple of real estate offices over there, Manor Mansions, also Island Realty. And there's a new name. I can't remember the name of the restaurant exactly, but it's a restaurant which is open right up on the water. They still should be open.
Yeah.
What's this, Tuesday? They should still be open. You can sit inside the restaurant or you can sit on the back. Sit outside and look at the boats there and everything else. And it's pretty cool. Kiki and I have been down there several times and we meet all kinds of people. And it's a great venue. Actually, we should go down there someday with Roberta and Alex.
That would be fun. But no, let's say we don't meet all kinds of people. You meet all kinds of people because Al talks to everyone.
Well,
we made friends with the captain of the ferry.
Captain Bert. He's been doing it for 40 some odd years.
He was so cute.
He loves it. What he does, you can see the Kiki.fm Facebook page.
No, Roberta said, no, I'm home drinking wine.
That's what I thought. Oh my God. But anyway, Captain Bert was great on Saturday. He actually let Kiki take care of the helm on the steering wheel. And Kiki says, it was actually because I could feel the tension on the wheel, which is great. Then we met.
Like I was 10.
Then we met Joanne at Island Realty, and it was great talk. I never met her before. I wanted to get my card for Linda Miller, who works down there or whatever. She's a great girl who follows us and everything else. Hi, Linda. But Joanne got talking to her. She used to work in radio. And I mean, she knew. She knew all kinds of people that I knew, and it's amazing. Now,
like Nerdville.
So as Kiki was saying, I never met Joanne in my entire life, but Joanne has lived in Jamestown her entire life.
Yeah.
And we got talking, and we're now friends on Facebook or whatever the hell you call it.
Friends, see what I mean?
And that's what it's all about, And
he's friends with everyone.
And we had a blast on Saturday, right?
Important question for you.
Oh God, here we go.
Did you get my ice cream?
Listen. Of course I did.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I was with Paul at the general store, and he says, "You okay, Al?" I says, "Yeah, I gotta go." And he says, "Why?" I gotta go get coffee ice cream at Newport Creamery. And he says, "Really?" He says, "Can you get me some?" I said, "No, you get plenty of ice cream in the back there." So
did they have any left?
Yes, they did, and it's in the freezer right now because it was but it was kind of melting on the way home. But
that's when it's great though.
Kiki, your coffee ice cream from Newport Creamery is nice and firm right now. It's very
But when it starts to melt,
oh my
that's
God.
That just gets to me.
Yeah,
it just gets to me.
It gets to you.
And you swirl it around.
So
then you've got the hard ice cream in the middle.
Hot ice cream in the middle.
With the melted foamy ice cream on the outside.
Oh
my
Candy,
God.
it's delicious. Candy, it's just Eunice. It's just mouth watering. No pork.
It really is.
Oh, I saw John, by the way. He says, "Say a big hello."
Hi, John.
Hi,
John.
So anyway.
And then our friend John Iverson. Right. He's a great John too.
Oh,
we know two great Johns now.
I used to know a lot of Johns back in the day.
That's weird.
They made a lot of money.
That was so. That's what you called what a prostitute person.
No, it's
Like,
what you
what
call
was
a
the John?
pimp.
Oh, pimp.
Pimp,
Okay.
not a prostitute. Wait, come on. Take it. This is a family radio show. You can't say things like
No one
that.
young is listening to this
No,
right
you
now.
can't
They're
talk
just
about.
they're just
No,
not. Nope, not
everybody knows
happening.
what a John is. It's
Well, I
something.
forgot.
No,
Well, not that I
it's
forgot,
something
but like
it's just something you sit on every day and you go to the bathroom.
there's that. See, so
Right,
there's many meanings for
right,
John.
John. Oh, she's talking about
Yeah.
John and whatever. Have a John.
So John
Yeah.
could be a pimp,
No, he's not.
but not the Johns we
no,
know. It's
no.
just like a
Well,
saying. I
one of
wonder
the
where who
one of
came
the
up with
Johns
that
would
though.
probably want to be a pimp, but not.
But why would they
What?
pick that name?
I don't know.
Why would they say John
I don't know.
is equivalent to a pimp?
I don't know. What the hell? You know, it is
Pimpalicious.
Pimp. What?
I can't.
Dr.
I don't know.
Pimple Popper. She's kind of weird, isn't she? Huh?
Yeah.
Oh my God. She's.
Dr. Pimple Popper, like she's popped some pretty
Are
good
you
pimples.
okay? I mean, you look like you're hot. Are you hot?
I am hot. It's freaking hot in here.
She's hot. Yeah. What? What? Are you mad at me now?
Yes.
Why?
You're freaking making fun of me.
I'm making fun of you.
Stupid.
I was concerned about the
No,
way
you weren't concerned.
No,
I'm like sitting here.
No, but I thought you were saying earlier that you had your shorts on. I was waiting for you to get up, and then when you started your broadcast tonight, you said something about singing or whatever. And
Did I say I did sing?
You did sing.
I forgot already.
Well,
See, because
whatever.
we're old. We're all old here.
Right.
See, I have my shorts
Oh,
on.
good. You gonna see my shorts?
But
no. You're right.
They feel like booty shorts, but they're not.
Really?
Thank you, Candy, for the super sticker.
I can't give you a super sticker.
Thank you.
Super sticker.
I
On Tuesday
appreciate
night on Kiki.
It goes right to the radio station.
Oh my God. Yeah.
It'll help keep us alive for another 25 minutes.
Right. That's great. You know.
All right.
But we thank everybody for listening to Kiki.fm.
Yes.
By the way, traction's increasing every day, even during the summer months.
It's crazy.
And it's amazing. People from Long Island, the Bronx, to reach out to us, from Phoenix,
Switzerland the other day.
Switzerland, Sweden.
Yeah.
A lot of people constantly from London, England, and Sheffield, England as well too, which is pretty cool. Friends in Canada as well, friends down in Brazil, and everybody coast to coast listen to Kiki.fm. Now it's time for more classic rock and roll. Boy, I feel so good. I didn't think I'd make it tonight, but I'm here, and it's just like it's mouth watering for classic rock raw.
That was so good. Thank you. Because I felt naked when you weren't here to do it.
Oh, I should leave.
Motley Crue has been getting fairly good concert reviews. DG is going very, very soon, but we are now seeing the tide turn just a smidge. Nothing to get excited about, but it was kind of to be expected. You know what I mean? I mean, come on. After Tommy had to not participate in some of the first shows in full due to broken ribs, he is now back with all Crue guns fully loaded. One down, Tommy. And then Vince Neil has been doing well on the tour, but last week something came out saying he uses a teleprompter. Now, to be quite honest with you guys, I literally have no idea why that was even a story and why that was even made a big deal out. I was confused. I'm like, pretty much everybody I've seen uses a teleprompter. Cher had a teleprompter. I think Def Leppard had one on who cares? That's the thing. Like you sing a lot of songs, people. Forget the word. Put them right in front of you. There are people in our lives who use teleprompters and still don't get it right. So Vince has a teleprompter, big whoop. And I love that tons of artists have just come out and said, leave the guy alone. Like big hoopty doodle. Oh my God. I still don't get, I know I'm talking about it right now, but I still don't understand why that was a headline. I'm really confused about that. So there was that. And then we see Dee Snider of Twisted Sister. He came out a few days ago and said that he doesn't need a teleprompter. You know why? Because he didn't kill a lot of his brain cells with drink and drugs. But Dee then swerved his comment into a more positive direction and told people to stop being critical and just enjoy the show. So like Dee came out, oof, like hard, oof. It was like all like fingernails were out in the beginning. And then it's like, just chill out, just chillax, kids. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, Dee Snider didn't kill his brain cells with a lot of drink and drugs, but a lot of people did. And that's what they did. That's what they did. No going back now. And I have to say, with this stadium tour show, people know what they're getting into when they buy the tickets. It's not like think about Bon Jovi. People knew he was having problems with his singing, but they were still buying tickets and those venues were still pretty much sold out. So you know what you're getting yourself into, like a just in case. I mean, let's face it, Def Leppard, Joan Jett, Poison, amazing. Most of Motley Crue, great. I love Vince. I'm team Vince, but I was saying it for a while, see how long he lasts because this is a lot. Like these guys are doing back to back to back to back shows, traveling. It's hot. Vince isn't used to doing it like that. He's used to just doing, a show, take a break, do another show, take a break, do another show. So this is intense and hardcore on I mean, I don't wanna say on all of them because you know that a lot of them have prepped for this. They're really in shape, really healthy. But Vince, we'll see, I'm still really staying on the positive side for him. And I have to say that fans are really enjoying the show because let's face it, you're getting a huge bang for your buck with these tickets. I mean, let's face it. The floor seats near the stage, meet and greets, out of sight in terms of price. They're really like thousands of dollars. To get a meet and greet with a good ticket, it's a refinance, like a house refi, like no question. Or or you've been saving for the past 25 years, and that's great. I think, whoever can do it, I'm not sitting here like downing it. I think it's great because again, you're getting 4 bands on this tour, 4 great bands. And then the meet and greet, of course, is just gonna cost you if you wanna go. So great if you can do it. It's just it is a lot, though. So the guys did play Comerica Park this past Sunday. I told you guys about that. Billy Joel was there the night before. Joe Elliott surprised everybody on stage. Went, pour some sugar on me. Did that. And the crew headlined that show that following night on Sunday at Comerica Park. And I guess what's happening is the crew and Def Leppard are taking turns headlining the show. And the crew set was just under like an hour and a half. And allegedly, Vince was not at his best that night, as it seemed like his energy level was not really up to par. Now, the guys still have a long way to go, like I said, for the rest of the tour, but they do get a pretty decent break after July 21st. And that show, where is it? I don't know. I can't read my own writing. But anyway, after July 21st, they get a good break. And then they don't get back on stage until they come to this area in Boston on August 5th. So hopefully they take a well-deserved big ginormous nap and then wake up all funky and refreshed. So again, circling back to you know what you're getting yourself into when you're buying a ticket to these shows. This stadium tour. I look at it this way. If you wanna go see them, you're going because you wanna go have a great night. You wanna go have a great time and see a fun show. Who cares? Stop reading into it. I just do this because, like, this is what I do. I do a little bit of digging, but other than that, I'm all for just go have some fun. You know what I mean? Just go have a good time. Buy the ticket if you really wanna go and go see these guys and lady. Doesn't matter, because you're not sitting here on YouTube talking about it all the time. I am, so that's why I do it. But most people are just gonna go because they wanna have fun. Girls just wanna have fun. Cyndi Lauper, where is she? She does, like, skin commercials, like, skin
Right.
problem commercials, eczema or something. I don't know, something like that.
What are you saying, Missy? People want to go where? What do you say?
Stadium tour, like I say, just go and have fun and stop
Right.
worrying about everything.
Do you know what sorry? You know what we're doing on this date in 2015.
You said we were in Vegas, but I don't think so.
No, that was another year.
Oh.
This date in 2015. Do you have an idea what you were doing?
Meatloaf?
Nope.
Doobie Brothers?
Nope.
America?
Nope.
I don't know.
We saw Styx in concert.
Shut the front door with Def Leppard. Was it Def Leppard? Where?
Xfinity?
That was with Def Leppard.
Was it?
Oh, yeah. And I had a little too much to drink that night.
That's exactly the time.
And it was my daughter's fault because let me just tell you.
She was
yes.
We had front row tickets. And then,
let me just tell you something.
You drank too much.
So she got me these cans of something.
And
I don't even know what the cans were. 25% alcohol. But I'm
right.
like, I'm so dumb like with that stuff. And she goes, here, Mom, this is really good. Just drink it. So I'm like, oh, it's really good. And it was a lemonade-y thing.
Right.
I do remember that.
Right.
And it just went down so good.
So good.
Really fast.
But then she moved to like the center stage.
It was hot.
Hot.
So I'm drinking it.
Right.
And then she got me another one.
Right. That's what she does.
I was vomiting.
2000.
I was vomiting.
So how many years ago was that?
And then Def Leppard was like, woo, where's Joelle?
So that was 7 years ago.
That's crazy. But she gets me in trouble all the time.
Lawrence Gowan with his hat on, the whole group. That was a great concert.
Was a great show from what I recall.
Yeah, it was a great show.
It's a great show.
This is the first time we saw Styx, wasn't it?
That was the first time.
Yeah.
Mr. Roboto.
Yeah, but you know what?
Don't know when I got to Mr. Roboto. Don't know.
That was really good. The skies are getting dark here. And by the way, when I was here earlier to give you that number of that girl you had to call, I left. And when I was leaving, coming towards the broadcast shed here, it's not here anymore, was a red fox.
Are you kidding me?
No.
They're pretty.
They're really pretty.
Yeah.
I was hoping he'd knock on your door, but it is actually a beautiful animal. Yeah.
There again, here I go with TikTok. I'm on TikTok mania tonight.
Really?
There are people on TikTok who have foxes as pets.
You have cute toes. You ever realize that? Did I ever tell you that you have cute
I think my toes look ridiculous.
No,
I have a webbed toe.
No.
I have like two toes that are fused together. Not really. But a little bit. Like
cute.
Like the hair of the toes, right?
Yeah.
And then like up here, it's like they're together.
Together forever.
Stupid.
Really
I'm not showing you.
Very nice toes.
A concert on the beach, so fun. It's true.
Right.
Lucia says, I like Cyndi Lauper. DG said, wow. And Brian said, seeing Vince Neil perform reminds me of those boxers who come back to fight way past their primes and should have stayed retired. Oh,
well, that's true. But no.
Well, you know what? Again.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Right.
It's like we just have to sit back and go, like with Journey and stuff like that. I mean, we're just so lucky that these bands are out.
But you're
talking
about Pat Benatar a little earlier. When I left the studio, I went to listen to her sound check. She is really good. She's very anal with the way she sounds. She was having some sound issues. She doesn't get mad at people. She says, why does it do that or whatever? But her voice is really still good.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
It really is.
Carol Jean said, I have Flintstone feet.
Yeah.
So does that mean they're square toes?
No.
And then you can start your car with them?
Who said that? Carol Jean?
Yeah.
I don't think you look like. Do you think I look like Fred or Barney?
Barney.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. Candy said, I can't drink alcohol and I think I'm allergic to it and I'm a diabetic. Here's the thing.
That's true. Yeah.
When I was getting to a point with wine.
Right.
I don't want you guys to think like I have a problem because I don't.
No.
But like I couldn't even drink a glass of wine. I would get just violently ill. So I've had to stop drinking wine. And Prosecco seems to be the only thing I can.
You can have one.
This was out right now.
Oh, right now?
You were just yawning.
I was not. I was stretching my mouth.
Saw you do it.
No.
You were yawning while I was talking. That's terrific.
Oh my God. When you're a DJ, before you get on the air, you go like this. So
that's not what you were doing. You were yawning. You were completely yawning.
Oh, now that you said, now everybody can go home. That's good. Bye. I'm not yawning. I was stretching my mouth.
Yeah, I just can't drink wine anymore. I just can't. I don't know why. Like it just the tide turned like in a minute. It just went. I just couldn't.
If you're not drinking, you're not missing anything.
Nah,
you're not.
But a good Prosecco now and again, it's good.
Whatever.
And Roberta said, "How are Al's feet? Terrible."
What are you telling people about my feet?
Terrible.
No, what are you talking? You talking about my feet?
I did talk about it earlier. So
I
already released
Mark's
it.
reaching out to me and saying, "I hope you feel better."
Yeah.
Like you shouldn't be talking about my personal life on the radio.
Too late.
No,
so Roberta, there's a broken thing in Al's foot.
No, listen. this is ridiculous. People don't want to know about my personal
They
well-being.
do.
No, it's
This is
personal.
real
So,
life, dude.
no, listen. Okay,
It's real
I'm
life.
talking about my feet. If it makes Roberta happy, I'll
Okay.
tell her about my ugly feet. So I've had problems with one of my feet. Well, I've had a problem with my feet for a long time. But whatever. It is what it is. I mean,
Years.
everybody has problems with everything, and I don't need to talk about my personal stuff, but I'll tell you.
Do it.
Since you
Do
asked,
it.
No,
Do it.
So I went to the doctor yesterday, and the night before that, I was up all night because I felt like somebody was stabbing me in my right foot. That's
bad.
how painful it was. I mean, I was up all night long, and it felt like somebody was taking a knife and going.
Roberta said she loves you and cares.
I love her too. Even with my ugly feet, she'll still love me. That's great. So I went to the doctor yesterday, and she says, "Well, you should get some X-rays." So I went across the street and got X-rays. So the doctor was nice enough to call me yesterday afternoon. She says, "You fractured your right foot." I says, "What? What is it? I never broke. Is it you fractured your right foot?" And I said, "Okay." So they were nice enough to set me up with an appointment first thing this morning, and I got a good night's sleep last night, which is great because Kiki actually she's going to become a nurse once, and she took care of me. Not Kiki, stop. She took care of me last night. She made sure that I had my ibuprofen before I went to bed and set me up with an ice pack on my foot because she felt bad for me because she's a very caring nurse. So anyway, I went to the foot doctor today, and he says, "Now listen, I have implants in my toes. I know this is kind of gross, people, but I'll tell you the way it is." So I had hammer toe operation. I thought it was going to be MC hammer, but whatever. You can't touch this. So one of my implants in my toes is broken. And I said to the doctor,
Like, ow.
I said to the doctor,
Ow.
I says, "How's that happen?" This is what the doctor says. Been around for a long time. I've never seen this before. I said, "What?"
Only us.
He says, "Well, it's like hardware. You know, hardware breaks." I says, "But why me?" I says, "How long has it been broken for?"
Why me?
He said, "Now, where's the pain coming from? Your toes, your feet, or what?" I says, "I don't remember. You're asking me a complicated question." So I have bad arthritis from halfway up my foot up to the other part. So I'm going to visit him in October and decide if I'm going to get operated on. Now,
Well, you have to wait until after the wedding.
So I'm going to wait till December at Christmas time and go and see Santa Claus, the foot doctor.
Which is fine. I think that's a good time to get operated on.
If I need it, if I can't stand the pain.
Yeah.
So the implant,
you might not be able to wait until then either.
You're right. So I'll miss the wedding. But anyway, the thing of it is that the implant has to be, fixed or not fixed, or I just deal with pain the rest of my life or whatever, and that's fine. But the stabbing was excruciating the night before, very terrible. But I went to see the doctor, and that's why when you have something wrong, you can't wait. Like Kiki reminds, don't put it on the back burner or whatever.
Roberta said you guys need to talk.
Who, me and Roberta?
Mm-hmm.
She got bad feet too?
I don't know.
Oh, okay, we're not talking here, but we can talk about our feet together. We can have a
foot talk.
We can have a foot massage,
and record it.
No,
and we'll put it on YouTube.
No, we're not going to record
foot talk with Roberta and Al.
No, anyway. So anyway, I'm fine tonight. My foot hurts a little bit, but the problem is with the implants that I got on my toes, my right foot doesn't go down all the way. So it's kind of like an arch. If you look at an X-ray, it would scare the hell out of you. It would probably make a lot of money in a scary movie or whatever.
God.
But he showed me the X-ray. My next to my little toe, the thing is broken. And that's why my toe kind of is like, but he says, the good thing is your toe isn't broken. I said, that's good. So that's what I had to deal with on a personal level today. And if you want to get well cards, go to our website and you get an address there and send me a get well card.
Roberta said you guys can talk with wine. It's the best way. Isn't that the only way to talk?
But that's the best thing for pain, Roberta. A little wine, which would be great,
And Carol Jean said she was born when she was 1 pound.
Really?
At 25 weeks. That's
no kidding.
That's wild.
And she's here today. That's amazing.
So that's a blessing.
God bless you.
Yeah.
Girl. Wow.
I mean, really.
You're 1. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I wonder how long she was in intensive care for.
I don't know.
She had to be an incubator?
I don't think she remembers.
So what do you when you're preborn, like what do you go into an
You're
incubator?
when you're preborn.
No, when you're
when you're
premature,
born early.
you're premature. What do you go to an incubator? What do you go in?
I would think so. Yeah, you would
It's
have to stay
not
in
an
the
incubator.
ICU until
Right.
until
Right.
you're a
Is that an
certain weight.
incubator? I don't know.
Oh, her twin brother died.
Oh, I'm
I'm
sorry.
so sorry.
That
I'm so
sucks.
sorry.
That sucks. You know, life throws us all these
Yeah,
challenges.
it's so
just like I
true.
ran into a guy. I don't want to be talking about personal stuff, but
I'm sorry,
I ran into a
Carol
guy
Jean.
last night, and his wife has been in the hospital for 2 years. I don't exactly remember what
I
happened.
know you told me
And-
that. Well, you told me that too. I'm like, that is horrible.
horrible. And I says, you know, I don't want much of his name, but I said to him, I says, you know, how you doing? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I says, how's your wife doing? All right. He says, I just came to see. He goes to see her every day, and he says where she's at in the hospital, the food sucks, so he brings her meal
Every night.
Every night.
Every
He
night.
has been there for 2 years.
And Carol Jean said she was in the hospital for 5 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. You know, and look.
Well, you know what?
Today.
You're
Yeah,
blessed,
yeah.
and we're so happy you're here.
Right.
We're so happy all of you are here.
And I'm so happy that, you know, I went to see the foot doctor.
I'm happy. How long have I been telling you?
Well, yes, but
Oh my
but we had the wedding.
Stubborn.
We had the wedding. But I put it on the back burner. You shouldn't put. If you feel like there's something wrong with it, go to the doctor. But I'll tell you this, and I mean this truthfully.
Okay.
Don't take the doctor's opinion. Get 2 or 3 opinions, because
That's true.
doctors. I've said this before. Doctors are not always right.
Well, because they're human beings.
They're human beings, and there's nothing against the doctor.
Nope, nothing against
and they
them
might
at
give
all.
you the wrong advice. Okay. I mean, when I was younger, they said I would never be able to do physical work again. Would never be able to ski again because I had things going on with my back. And I never had a back problem till today, till the foot doctor says you have problems with your back. And I says, no.
And now he's like, oh, well, now it hurts.
No, it doesn't. I'm fine.
He's such a baby sometimes.
No,
but the foot thing has been bad. Like,
right. You don't want to show me. I showed a picture of
bad.
my foot to my daughter and my wife Kiki here last week.
Please
because
don't
my daughter
ever
was in
again.
South Carolina.
Don't ever do that
And
again.
they're so grossed up.
Ever do
But
that again.
you know, I clean
Never.
up my feet because
now I'm thinking about it. Oh,
no, but they look nice now.
no.
They're fine.
Ugh.
You want to see everybody want to see my foot?
No, it's
But-
horrific. Like, it's just
because I have a
bad. And
broken
I'm
implant.
not even making fun. It's just
Yeah.
like it's that bad.
But you took good care of me last night.
I feel like I'm looking at Steven Tyler's feet because his feet are messed up. Have you ever
Really?
seen pictures of his toes?
No, it's fine.
I told you guys before they go like this.
I wonder how he's doing. Hopefully,
Well,
he's
he
doing
went to
okay.
see oysters. So
Well,
he's
yeah,
got to
no,
be doing all
he
right. Oh,
didn't-
Kathy, thank you. Thank you for the super sticker, the Foxy one. Thank you.
Oh, I love Kathy. Everybody say I love Kathy.
We love Kathy.
Which Kathy is this now?
Kathy Waddle.
Oh yeah, she's
going on a train Saturday.
Really, she actually took credit to Scott that she told you to call Scott tonight. She's the one.
Oh, thank you.
She's the one who suggested for you to call her. And I heard that when you said that, and you
That's
said
right. That's right.
And I says, and I'm driving, and because I can't drive and message and all this stuff at the same time. And I know she was talking to Mark. She had the phone up. But thank you, Kathy. And
Seriously.
I said, I know I have Scott's phone number. And then I call up Scott. And I says, hi, Kurt. Like, he made fun of me afterwards after I left. And he said, whatever.
Right.
Excuse me. So
Right.
whatever. So hopefully he's enjoying Pat Benatar.
I know.
And
I'm
Neil,
sure he is. How could he not be?
What's his name? The guy she married, Neil what?
Neil Giraldo.
She really loves that guy. She
I would think so. They've been married over 30 some odd
sound
years.
check, and they're like best of friends. I mean, they're not like weird or anything like that, but she's asking him, technical questions. What a team they are. They are a great team together.
They sure are a great team.
Great team. And
because now she's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Right.
And
and her voice is
he does
great.
everything.
And she's at the casino at Hampton Beach, New Hampshire. And it's a small, as Scott was saying, it's a very old venue. It's very not set up for concerts, but it's like an auditorium in a high school.
Yeah.
And I understand when I was hearing Mark tonight, he's down in Annapolis, Maryland, seeing the one and only
John Page.
I heard it. John, whatever the name is. John Payne with Moni and the rest of the gang down there at Annapolis, Maryland, a very small venue, but the acoustics will be really, really good.
I would think so if it's that type of a venue.
Right.
Yeah.
And his the promotion guy, Lee, been taking these crazy videos the last few days.
Has he?
Oh my God. It's great. And John Payne he's loving it. He's nuts. He's like yelling at Lee. It's good stuff, man. If you don't follow Asia featuring John Payne on Facebook, you should. And if
Yes.
you do, say Kiki.fm says hi, how are you? And
Oh, yeah. Always say Kiki sent you.
you're right. He's a great guy, and we're not
I don't
saying
get anything
we're
for
not
it.
kissing his ass, but we
Sure
probably
we
are.
are.
Whatever.
John Peja.
But he's a
I
great.
can't even say his
We've
name
got an
right.
opportunity to hang out with him a few times, and he makes fun of me, and he his boots must hurt his feet. I wonder how. Maybe when I see him in August,
I think you need to ask
I
him
have to ask John Payne of Asia.
if his feet hurt.
Yes, and he'll say, "I'm not going to tell you that because you'll probably spread that like
Oh
wildfire."
my
You know,
gosh.
so
I can't.
yes, you can. But thank you for listening to Kiki.fm. We appreciate the support. We appreciate the traction. It's what makes everybody feel good. It gives you a reason to get up every day. It's the music. Music keeps us together. That's what keeps us going. And we thank you very, very much for your support and all your kindness at Coast to Coast.
Absolutely. And make sure if you have not gotten the Kiki.fm app yet on your iPhone or Android, please can you see it? It's really look, I have horns now. Or I'm a bunny rabbit. We have a bunny rabbit in our yard now. Am I cute?
You're cute. And if you want to give a shout out, like Kiki was saying earlier, go on the iPhone thing and you see like the three lines to the left hand side. It will walk you through
Oh, please do a shout out.
do a shout
You
out.
need to do it.
Keep it under 15 seconds and don't put music behind it. Just have fun with it. Do what you want to do and just enjoy and keep listening to the best classic rock ever. And thanks to all the artists for what they do. For
Absolutely.
Kiki.fm.
Because if it weren't for them and for you, we wouldn't be here. So make sure you hit the like button, hit the notification, ding dong bell, let you know every single time I upload a brand new video or I go live arriva. And also make sure you subscribe if you are not subscribed already. Guys, we love you so much. Hopefully we'll see you on Friday night. And thank you. As always, thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your love. We love you guys so, so much. Thank you for the stickers tonight, too. That was pretty cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you for the awesome conversation. And I really, I want to hear that interview about Steve Perry wearing no underwear. So please send it to me.
Oh my God, I just can't. But now it's time for some coffee ice cream.
Yay.
Coast to coast.
Make sure you're kind to everyone. Stay strong. And always remember, most importantly, to always turn up the music really loud to make someone super angry. Not really. We want to make everybody happy. Always remember to keep rocking. Good night, guys. Love you. Mwah. Have a great Tuesday.